Most real estate sales hinge on financing some portion of the purchase price. Generally, a buyer obtains a mortgage from a lender. The lender funds the sales transaction. In return, the buyer promises to pay the lender a sum of money in installments or a single payment at a future time. Alternatively, the buyer may make payments to the seller under a carryback financing arrangement, and the seller makes payments on the underlying senior mortgage. Given in exchange for property or a loan of money, the promise to pay evidences a debt owed by the buyer and payable to the lender or seller to whom the promise is made. The promise to pay is set out in a written document called a promissory note, RPI Form 420. A promissory note represents an underlying debt owed by one person to another. Now, the signed promissory note is not the debt itself, but evidence the debt exists. Think of it as a documentation of the debt obligation. In the context of mortgage financing and seller carryback financing, the buyer, called the debtor or payor, signs the note and delivers it to the lender carryback seller, called the creditor. The note can be either secured or unsecured. If the note is secured by real estate, the security device used is a trust deed, commonly called a mortgage. When secured, the debt becomes a voluntary lien on the real estate described in the trust deed. When a secured debt has been fully paid, the trust deed securing the debt is removed from title to the secured property, a process called Reconveyance.